Take a deep breath. Is the air you're breathing helping or harming you? Even if a room looks clean, the air can still be unhealthy. That's why it's so important to pay attention to the air around us. Today, we're diving into an amazing and very important topic, indoor air quality, or IAQ. IAQ tells us how clean and healthy the air inside a space is. Let's explore why this matters. Now, let's talk about why indoor air quality is so important and it matters for us. We spend about 90% of our time indoors, so the air inside affects us more than the air outside. When we breathe in, we take in oxygen, and when we breathe out, we release carbon dioxide. Without proper ventilation, the air inside can get stale. This means dust, bad smells, humidity, and outdoor chemicals can get trapped inside, making the air unhealthy. Good air quality helps prevent health problems and keeps us feeling better and stronger. It makes a big difference in how we feel every day.
Let me explain what causes indoor air pollution. There are several reasons for it. First, airtight buildings. When spaces are sealed off, CO2 from our breathing builds up, humidity increases, and smells get trapped. This makes indoor air pollution worse. Second cause of indoor air pollution is everyday activities like cooking, cleaning, using sprays, lighting candles, and smoking release particles and gases that add to indoor pollution. Third cause of indoor air pollution is building and household materials, such as paints, adhesives, new carpets, and wood furniture. These all release gases called volatile organic compounds, VOCs. Personal products like perfumes and household pesticides can add to this chemical load and reduce indoor air quality. Fourth cause of indoor air pollution are indoor pollutants like moisture and microbes. Dust mites, pet dander, pollen, and even indoor plants, especially when overwatered or dusty, can introduce or spread particles that reduce air quality. Lastly, cause of indoor air pollution are polluted outdoor air that can enter the building. Traffic emissions bring in contaminants such as carbon monoxide, ozone, and benzene, which further contribute to indoor pollution. Does your building make you feel tired or get a headache? If yes, then this is called sick building syndrome. People feel unwell inside a building, but there is no single disease. The main reason is bad indoor air and weak HVAC, less fresh air, poor filters, and wrong humidity. In US offices, when indoor carbon dioxide goes up, people report more sore throat, eye and nose irritation, and wheezing. More CO, right pointing arrow, more complaints. CO2 level and tiny dust particles affect brain health, so when carbon dioxide level and tiny dust particles go up, people think slower. Studies shows that good indoor air quality improve performance. In schools, classrooms with more fresh air have better test scores. Daylight helps too. Moving workers to a building with better ventilation cut these symptoms by about 40 to 50%. Before we move on to the next topic of indoor air quality, let's first understand a few important terms like PM 2.5 and PM 10. PM stands for particulate matter, which refers to tiny particles in the air. PM 2.5 means particles that are 2.5 micrometers in size, while PM 10 means particles that are up to 10 micrometers. These particles can be harmful to our health. We also use units like micrograms per cubic meter, microgram per cubic meter, to measure these particles. Another unit you may hear is ppm, which stands for parts per million, used to measure the concentration of particles in the air. There are other terms as well, but these are the key ones to know. Carbon dioxide, comes from our breathing. It isn't poison at normal indoor levels. We use it as a clue to tell if a room has enough fresh air. Outside air is usually around 400 ppm. Indoors during use, try to stay near 800 to 1000 ppm. If it creeps toward 1100 ppm, the room likely needs more fresh air. How it feels. The room gets stuffy. People feel sleepy, get mild headaches, and lose focus. That's mostly because the air isn't being refreshed, not because carbon dioxide itself is highly dangerous at these levels. What to do? Bring in more outdoor air, open windows or increase your HVAC outside air setting. Reduce crowding if you can. Check damper settings. A small portable carbon dioxide monitor can help you see what works. Carbon monoxide, or CO, is an invisible gas. It has no smell and no taste. It can come from faulty heaters, cookers, gas geysers, generators, or car exhaust in a garage. High levels can be deadly. Remember the key numbers outdoors: 9 ppm over 8 hours, and 35 ppm over 1 hour. Indoors, keep CO as low as possible. Always install CO alarms in your home. Stay safe. Service your gas appliances every year. Make sure they vent to the outside and that chimneys, flues are not blocked. Never run a generator or a car inside a garage, even with the door open. In the kitchen, use a vented range hood when cooking on gas. If there's no hood, open a window. If a CO alarm beeps, or you feel dizzy or sick, go outside for fresh air and call for help. PM 2.5 means teeny tiny dust in the air. You can't see it. It comes from cooking, candles, dust, smoke, and traffic. These tiny bits can bother your lungs and make asthma and heart or lung problems worse. Because they're so small, they go deep into your lungs. You might feel cough, tight chest, wheezing, or just tired. Kids, older adults, and people with asthma feel it more. Key number. The US EPA's outdoor yearly limit in 2024 is 9 micrograms per cubic meter. Lower is better. At home, simply aim for the lowest you can. What to do? Use a better filter, MERV 13 or higher, if your system allows, or a HEPA room purifier. Run your fan more, control smoke in the kitchen, use lids, use backburners, avoid deep frying. And during smoke or dust days, keep windows and doors closed.